Hello from Reykjavik, Iceland. This is Iceland is the main reason that we are on the cruise that we are on is Iceland, and we get to spend 4 days, but this is our first stop here.
Yeah, now when you get off the ship, there's going to be shuttles, free shuttles that bring you into town. A little bit confusing, but not really. You just get on and wait until everybody else gets off, basically is how you do it. That's what we did, and it worked. So here we are. It is a free shuttle, though, so that is nice.
That is nice.
This is a bigger city than I expected it to be, so have a game plan coming in. Now, we do have a game plan for the day, so let's get started.
Yeah, let's go explore. Once again, this is the capital of Iceland, so it is a big city, or a bigger city. So a lot of more of that big city feel. But we're going to go figure out what to go do. Now, one thing you want to be prepared for when you come here is the temperature change. We are now in about the high 40s, maybe low 50s today. Low 50s is going to be pushing it.
Is your mouth frozen? What are you trying to say?
It might be. So make sure and just pack layers. We did bring a backpack with us. That kind of has to do with our next little adventure we know we are doing while we're here. But yeah, bring those layers.
Yeah, I did manage to, if you watched our packing video, you might have noticed I didn't pack a hoodie. But after the video, I changed my mind and I managed to fit it in.
Well, he had room in his bag.
I have more layers, which is a good thing. I'm very pleased that I brought that hoodie.
Well, and the nice thing is that through all of the places we're going to be going in the next 2 months, this is really the coldest. So we really only had to make sure we were packing something warm for 4 days worth. It is 4 days, but you can also just layer a lot of different clothes items on to make do.
It is a really cool sweatshirt, though. I'll show it to you later. Those of you that have been following this channel for a while might recognize it. We'll see.
It's pretty cool architecture.
It's pretty city. There's an
H&M.
You can go in there and do some shopping if you want to. I think we go up here and take a left. No?
I don't know. We're just exploring right now. Like we said, we're taking you along with us. There's not a lot to see and do in this town. It is, like we said, a big city, so we're just going to go and see what we can find.
I think we go right there where those people are walking. If in doubt, follow the crowd.
So of all the big cities we've been to, one of the things you can always do is just find the small town. So search that online of the best place to go where you're going to kind of feel that more smaller town feel, not the big city. We don't like the big buildings. And so we've now started to stumble across kind of an area that's got the cute buildings, makes you feel like you're maybe in a smaller town.
Do some shopping. There's a Nordic store right there.
There you go.
If we get cold, we can buy some Nordic gear.
Brian always forgets to take pictures for his family at home.
I'm horrible about it. I've always got that camera in my hand, and then I get back to where we came from. I have one picture.
Yeah, and then he asked me to send
Carrie,
him a bunch of pictures of everything. So far, it's a cute little area. I like finding the smaller areas, like we said, because the big city, not so much.
It's also 9 o'clock in the morning, so
it is, so
nothing's
it's quiet.
Open,
but we're walking over. There's a little lake over here, so I'm going to check that out. Right now we're looking for the walking, which I think this is actually the start of it here, of their kind of just shopping, cafes. I see a Subway, that's not really so much, but this seems to be where most of the people have found their way. You can see the church up there. I know that's a main site up here as well.
And this is straight up 2 blocks from where the bus drops you off at. So basically just follow the crowd.
Yes, this looks
Don't follow Carrie and I.
Rainbow Street right here. It's kind of a cool picture. So as we got up there on that kind of Rainbow Street, it looks really cute. What we're noticing is a lot of things are still closed, even though it's about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's pushing
so
it.
What we have planned is, because we already have something scheduled and booked to do, is we're going to head there now. This is the thing we've been waiting for.
This is a big
We're
deal.
excited.
This is a
We're
big deal.
excited.
Now, everything's going to be open when we come back, obviously.
Yeah.
So the ship doesn't leave until 5:30 this evening, which gives us plenty of time
More
to
than
come
that.
back. And probably, there's some pretty cool looking bars in there. I don't know how much a beer costs yet. I'm not even sure what the conversion rate is here yet, but we're going to figure all that out. I might splurge and have a beer off the ship.
We'll see.
We'll see. And if it's $18 for a pint of beer, probably not. But I'm guessing it's going to be reasonable. So that's the plan moving forward. This taxi cab we were just going to try and catch is now leaving. So
No, he's just moving
maybe he's
forward.
moving.
Found the taxi. Okay, at the next stop. At the
next
big
stop.
stop. Yeah.
The big exciting stuff that we
Yes.
have planned for the day. Now, a taxi cab to get here was easy to catch. It was not easy to pay the taxi cab driver.
I think that's just the prices here. We could have paid, so to first tell you where we are, we're at the Sky Lagoon. There's two kind of key places you can see when you're here, other than some other excursions, obviously. The Blue Lagoon, which is the main tourist point, and then there's the newer, which is the Sky Lagoon. We chose the Sky Lagoon. But yeah, so you could have, in the ticket that we were getting, paid to do the transfer up here. It was going to cost you just about the same, unfortunately, which is about $40 one way. It ended up costing us about $50 in a taxi. I'd say the advantage of the taxi is we can pick when we want to come and pick when we want to leave.
Right.
A little bit more.
Right.
Yeah.
So $50 one way. It's about $100 plus a ticket to get
For
in.
less than a 10-minute ride.
Yeah, it was like, I guess it was 13 minutes. I looked. It was 13-minute drive. So still, yeah.
Crazy.
But you know what? When in Iceland,
There's just certain
you got to
things.
do it.
Yeah, and we're not doing many excursions, and this is kind of one of the big ones. So this is what we are doing. And so, yeah, we're excited to go explore this, and we're going to kind of take you along through it, explain to you a little bit of everything, but not, we're going to enjoy it along the way, too, without filming. So we are doing the Salmon Pass. There's two different kinds. So when you see the line up here, or the thing, let's see, what is... All right, so we're all checked in, but now we are getting our stuff separated so we can go to our own changing rooms.
What do you think?
It is so nice in here. Really warm. It's not hot. It's not overly hot. Sometimes they can be too hot. This is super comfortable. I was telling Brian it's very much take care of us. We're going to take full advantage of the time that you have here. You know, these things that you do, they're not cheap. We'll give you the full price when we're done, and it may just be something that's not on your list of things to do.
Yeah, generally is not on ours either.
No.
We would never spend this much money to do what we're doing, but we're here, and we've almost gotten to the point where this stretch of our adventure is costing us more than we normally spend anyway, so why not just do it?
Yeah,
we're in
and
this far.
And that was it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like needless spending, but it was one of those, you're already there, you're already spending a lot to do this adventure, so you kind of do have to go, okay, well, do you really want to leave off something that cost you a few $100s more? In the whole scheme of things, it didn't seem necessary to do that. So anyways, we chose to do it, and so during this one, what you pay for, there's two different levels you can pay for. You can pay for one that, really the only benefit I saw on that one was that it gave you like a private changing room. Honestly, I don't think that was really necessary, on top of the fact that I saw women just going into the bathroom. They had private bathrooms. You could just go in there and change and save yourself a little bit of money off of the ticket. So, but
They
it's
also-
a 7-step
The 7-step program.
that
Right.
you walk through. Yeah.
And one of the steps that's not included in that 7 steps is they have a swim-up bar. And I do not know how much beers cost yet, but I can imagine they're going to cost quite a bit. I'll let you know.
With the amount that we paid to get in here and then the amount we paid for the taxi to get to and from, I think, yeah, we may nixay that one off the list. But we'll see. We'll give you the pricing and then you can decide for yourself. So right now we're just going to enjoy this nice, amazing pool here.
You can walk over to the bar and
Mm-hmm. All right, Brian's going up to see how much they're going to run us here. Make the decision.
Okay, it's about $16 for a beer. I don't know. I'm debating, but probably not. I think I'd rather wait until we got back into town or the bar. That's a question, Carrie.
No, he knows my answer.
Yeah, that's too much.
I'm not. Yeah, to me, I'm already.
I know
going to
we're
enjoy
already in
it.
this far.
Yeah,
but there's limits.
Well, there's also just using your head.
Oh wow.
But you do you.
Everybody else is drinking one. I got a drink
If everybody else is doing
I have
it,
a
maybe
drink
you should do
package.
it.
Everybody else doing it. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, no. How's that ice plunge sound? You gonna do it?
Well, you got to do it if you're here.
Yeah.
I don't know. He said you could just put your toes into it. We'll see how far we go. But right now, this is feeling really nice. You know, I think that when you're looking at pictures of going, say, to the Blue Lagoon, what wasn't appealing to us is that the color of the water is gorgeous, but it almost reminded us so much of just like a community pool that you would go to, just a ton of people in one space. This, when we were looking at pictures, it's their newest one, and it just looked a lot prettier than that. And let me tell you, being here, it's exactly as the pictures show. It's very, very pretty. Now, we were going to record as soon as we came out of the Sky Lagoon, but there was a taxi cab sitting right there waiting for us.
Lucky.
And so, yeah, we were very lucky. When I was reading online, it said, oh yeah, there'll be taxis just waiting. And when we arrived there was not taxis there, so it made us a little nervous. So anyway, so we hopped in the taxi. We were back now to that kind of Rainbow Street area in the downtown area and ready to explore. But we kind of want to let you know our experience.
Yeah, we got to share the experience.
Yeah.
Now, I put value on everything. So I don't mind spending money. As long as it was worth it.
Yes.
And I would say that roughly $200 was worth it. It was really nice.
It was, yeah, it worked out being probably closer to about $300 when with our tickets and then the taxi ride and everything. And so it is an expensive experience. I would have to say it's kind of like a little bit of a spa experience. You get to do a scrub, you go into a sauna that was incredibly hot.
Steam room.
A steam room. You kind of walk out feeling like you were at a spa.
Man, I feel so refreshed.
We kind of feel like we should be going back and taking a nap.
But I feel like a nap. We got work to do.
Yeah, we got work to do. We want to go explore and because everything was closed when we were here. So, all right,
and
let's
there's
go.
a big church right here, so you can probably hear the bell.
You can hear the bells, yeah.
And that's why right there. So we are going to hit this street.
Yeah.
And hopefully everything's open now.
Yeah.
And I still might get a nap in this afternoon, so we'll see. All right.
So 2,900. So I'm not going to pronounce what the name of the church is here. There are some concerts that are coming up that you can go to during the day, and then also there's a tower that you can go up into as well. It's running you once again. It's going to cost you, I think it was
21.
Like high 20s to go up, and there is 2,900 of Icelandic. So, anyways, everything costs a little bit of money, but we're not going to go up there.
We've already spent our money.
We have spent it. I do hear though that the views that you get from way up there are pretty spectacular over all of the town here.
Yeah, you sure think so.
It's a lot of warm weather gear, but we have to remind ourselves that we are only in cold weather there's a lot of cold weather gear, but we're only in cold weather for a few days.
Well, and everything is expensive.
It is, yeah.
So-
Yeah, I just looked at a sweatshirt. I really want an Iceland sweatshirt, but it was going to be almost $90 for a sweatshirt.
$90 for a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Nice sweatshirt.
It was, that one was actually a really nice one. If you're going to get one, you might as well get a nice one, but I just can't bring myself to spend that kind of money
Not
on a
really
sweatshirt
sure where my
right now.
sunglasses are at, but I'd sure like to have them right now.
Royal souvenirs. I like the sweatshirts with the little puffin on them.
Huh.
Excuse me. Oh, here's another resident cat.
Not for sale.
Not for sale. So this one is, oh, wow, this one's even more. Yeah, it's like 90 bucks, 85 bucks. It's cute though. But
That's where they get you. They put something cute on there, and you want to buy it.
Now, as we've been walking around in this area, we kind of have just been popping in and looking to see like what it would cost you if you did want to get something to eat here. It's expensive, you know, and the average price I was seeing for like just a regular meal, something kind of simple, was going to run you about $35 per plate. Beer was going to run you about 14, 15 and up. For that. So, you know, for us, it's already been expensive, but I would have to say that that to me is even making our choice to do this by cruise ship even more appealing, because we know that we can just come and see it, spend what we feel comfortable spending, and then head back to the cruise ship and get our food and drink and everything as well.
And we don't want to sound like we're complaining about the prices, but we are.
It's just, yeah, I think you just have to be prepared.
I mean,
if you're
you just have to be prepared for it, and you know, they're the prices they are for a reason. We understand that. We're glad we did what we did.
Yeah.
We're glad we got the drink package and the meals on the boat, on the ship, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
If we were doing this on our own, renting a car and all that, we don't think we'd be able to do it.
No, I don't think so. And I think it would be similar to our experience of going to, you know, Ireland for just a couple days, where you are just so expended by the time that you've only spent a few days there, because everything just costs so much. So, and that for us takes a lot of the fun out of something. So, but this is absolutely an adorable area. So we're just going to kind of keep walking around and everything, but I think we'll close it out now.
Yeah, let's close it out.
On our way back, we just have to catch our shuttle, and that takes us right to the ship. So
we had a great day today.
Yeah, it was an awesome day.
I feel
totally
soft.
worth it.
I feel soft and smooth.
Soft and supple.
Yeah, I'm soft and supple. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah. So we have 3 more stops in Iceland, and so those will be the next coming up videos. All right, we'll catch you next time.
Cheers.
Hot
Let's start
springs.
because I didn't know you're going. I know you're going now.
Okay.
So, okay.
What is it? It's not called the hot springs. What is it called? Sky. Okay, I'm not even gonna say. What was it called?